Hey guys, so slightly different content from what I usually post on this channel. Today, I'm going to be fixing my church's keyboard. We have the Yamaha PSR-S650 and it has a broken key on it. It has for quite some time. And I thought I'd take it upon myself to try and fix it. So I went online, I bought a spare part, and I'm gonna actually assemble it today. This is as a result of the church trying to refresh some of the gear it has, figure out what we have that we want to use, what we want to throw, if we're going to use it in future. And I thought this keyboard is actually quite a decent keyboard for what it is. So rather than throwing it away for just this one broken key, I thought I'd take it upon myself to try and fix it. So yeah, let's get to it.
So I started off by unscrewing the screws from the keyboard to access the key bed through the housing. This wasn't easy because a lot of the screws were cross-threaded and the housing was damaged. But eventually I took off all the screws around the edges, but the housing still wasn't coming off, and I was struggling to find out what the actual problem was. Eventually I realized there was some screws in the middle still holding the keyboard together. So I removed those, and once I did, I was able to pull the keyboard apart and access the inside. I had to unclip the speakers from the main board and do the same thing to the keyboard by removing the 3 white strips you see there and sliding them out of their housing. Once I did that, I removed any other screws that were holding them together and isolated the key bed. Now, the key bed is constructed in clusters. Every octave is its own set of keys. So I just unscrewed the octave position where the broken key was and replaced the broken cluster with my new replacement. Once that was done and everything was back in alignment, I started putting the keyboard back together, making sure all the connections that I had removed were securely back in place and all the screws I had taken out were back in the right spots.
Okay, so finally done. We're gonna see if this works now. I'll plug it in. Okay guys, so just finished setting it up, well, reassembling after repairing the key. You see, all the white keys are here now. We don't have that broken key wherever it was. I forgot where it was already. But yeah, about to turn it on, let's see if it works. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey! The screen bed's already there, so don't worry about that. It turned on, so I reconnected all the circuits well. That's what matters. So now, let's play. In playing, I got caught up with the whole playing aspect and the fact that the keyboard actually powered on. I got too caught up in that and forgot to actually test out the key that I replaced. And when I did actually try it out, it wasn't working. So what I did, I opened it up again, pads underneath on the keyboard and the key bed. And so I had to readjust how that was positioned. And now, the key's working now. So I hope that was an insightful video. If not insightful, somewhat entertaining, maybe? I don't know. The keyboard's now working. I'm quite proud of myself, to be honest. This is the first time of me fixing any kind of music gear of this kind. And I literally just went off of a Gemini prompt. And from there, I just used my own DIY skills and fixed it, really. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I want to post more content on this channel, music related, hopefully my live performances, some of my gigs, covers, and even maybe some stuff like this down the line. But if you want to see that, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment of what kind of content you want to see, and I'll see you in the next one.